Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. I'm Ruel Gaviola, and this is Chits and Chats, the segment of the show, or actually the show that I do every Monday morning here on Twitch and YouTube, and also BGG. Thanks to them for hosting. Appreciate it. Did y'all like that opening music? I just started using this, and it is from my buddy Mike, who is the designer of DJ Icon. I've just dropped the link in chat right now. If you're watching this on YouTube on the VOD, I'll drop the link there. Mike is a musician, game designer, and all kinds of great stuff. And he gave me permission to use one of his songs as the intro music here. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you again for joining us, folks. I see folks in chat already. Hazel Black is lurking while working. Thank you for that, Hazel. B. Travis in the house. Dead last again. Bing 413 says that there is 18 inches of snow there. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine that. I don't do snow. I'm here in Southern California. I have no idea what that stuff is. But hopefully everyone is safe and sound where they are. I want to get this off my chest real quick. There is a lot of stuff going on in the U.S., obviously where I'm based. Some really sad stuff, and also infuriating. I want to take just a quick second to say, take care of yourselves out there, friends. Quite literally now, but also, obviously physically and everything, but mentally as well. That's a lot. Watching the news these days is tough. It's not easy. And it's interesting to me to see, I just got a recent interaction from a high school friend. High school, I want to know, a person I went to high school with. I'm pretty, I basically, I put something on my Facebook page that it just said abolish ICE. I'm going to put it right out there. If you don't agree with that sentiment, you're more than welcome to not agree. You're more than welcome to not watch this stream or this video. And there's nothing wrong with that. Something you don't like, move on. This person commented on this photo I posted. I've yet to hear back. It's just interesting to me that what you see with your own eyes, that we've all seen what's going on here. Certain people process it differently. And I'm being nice here. I am being nice here. I have very strong feelings about this, and I'm just going to end with this. Again, this is not a political stream. We're about games, and I use this stream to get away from the real world at times. But there are certain times when you cannot get away. So take care of yourselves out there. Call your Congress people, folks. I am a huge advocate of having your voice heard. It may not seem like you're doing anything, but you are. You're getting your voice heard out there. There's this website called 5calls.org, literally the number 5, CALLS.org. They will find where your representatives are. They will give you the phone numbers and give you a little script to say. I've been doing it for the last year or so. Not every day, but, on a regular basis. Get your voice heard there, and let's change things in this country. Because if you're seeing what I'm seeing, if your eyes are as good as mine, I need glasses, but I can see when murder is happening on screen. And I feel those who are responsible for this need to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And I'm just going to end it there. It's really upsetting. And I just hope that, again, you are all taking care of yourself. So one of the things that we do here is play games and talk about games. I want to know what you are feeling as far as games, folks. What are you playing? Let's see, this weekend, I started learning some new games. And I actually have a new game in hand here that I got through a Kickstarter. Chris Couch Games. Chris did a wonderful Christmas game, and I forgot that. Okay, so he had sent over a copy that Bondsnader and we took a look at it. I think she did some content for it. I did a really quick overview of it, and Chris was kind enough to send a completed copy when it was done. So the Kickstarter just came in, and I think from what I recall, I had added on a few things. So he sent me the copy of his main game for free, and then I added on a copy or two of a smaller game I had no idea it existed, called Jingle Bell Roll. So I think this is a good way to, lighten up the mood a little bit. We're going to literally learn this online live here in just a few minutes, folks. So stick around for this. I'm excited because it's a game by Marcus Ross, a well-known designer, and art by Patrick Weber. I'm not familiar with Patrick Weber, but it looks like a fun push your luck game. I love rolling dice, so we're going to have some fun with that. Real quick, check the comments here. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us, folks. 7 degrees along with all the snow. 7 degrees is, again, so beyond my comprehension. It's just so crazy. Magic Eric was saying, yeah, constant heartbreak. Talking about the news again. Well, we'll keep it light today, but we don't want to just turn our, we do want to acknowledge what's happening here. Hard to carry that all day, every day. And that's it right there. When everything started happening too, I came down with a cold, and you can still hear it. And if you saw Good Morning Society last week, I was coughing like towards the end of that show. I could not stop coughing. So apologies if you had to listen to me just hack on camera for like an hour. But Hazel, thank you. That means a lot. Totally agree. Please be kind to yourself and each other. I'm not from the USA, but we see what's happening and feel deeply for the regular folks just trying to survive. And that's the thing. Thank you for that, Hazel. Folks from outside of the U.S., you see exactly what's going on. And as a U.S. citizen, I've been a U.S. citizen my entire life. I am a proud son of immigrants. But to see what's going on now, I never would have guessed all those years ago that we'd come to this point in our country. But at the same time, we still have the right to vote. We still have the right to free speech, the right to assemble, et cetera, et cetera. So to me, it's inspiring to see folks in Minnesota keep doing what you're doing. Stand up for your rights, stand up for what is right. Okay, and I don't want to get too soapboxy here, but Poo Cafe, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate that. Games. Let's jump into the games. Thank you, Magic Eric. The Druids of Edora. I have really been excited to. I would love to play this. Because it is a Stefan Feld game. And, whoops. Oh, this is my keyboard. Hi, everyone. I pressed the wrong button. There you go. That shot you just saw, that will be later when we actually play the game. I'll have the game set up there. But, yeah, new Stefan Feld. Eric, if you don't mind talking about your experience, was it, like, very similar? How was it compared to other Felds? Is it point salady? I'm assuming it's a little it's along the crunchier side. Oh, this is a nice photo here. It's funny. I was just gonna say, I'm assuming it's very beige as well. I just come on. Is it Aaliyah that published this one as well? Probably. Yeah. Some of their art design. I just anyone with a colorblind or any kind of vision issue is always gonna have issues with these games. It's so unfortunate. I love Stefan Feld games. I hate whoever goes with the color palette or does the art design. I think it's terrible what they do to make his games so unplayable for those of us who have colorblind issues or other vision issues. But the games are brilliant. And this looks like, it does remind me, it's got dice, right? And it's got different tiles and scoring. It reminds me of classic Feld. One of my all-time favorite games, Castles of Burgundy. I've got 2 online games of Burgundy going on right now because I love that game. But we'll see what Eric has to say here in just a second. But yeah, looking forward to playing this one. Hi, Foglight. I hope you're well too, friend. Good to see you here. Sea Otter started a 10x10 with family. Nice. Dominion, Arc Nova, Drama's Edge, Panda Royale, Raw, Mystic Vale, Fantastic Factories, Rolling Realms, and Quacks of Quedlinburg. 11 games down, and 89 more to go. Way to go, Sea Otter. I love that. I want to bring up this one. So, y'all want to know a secret? I'm gonna bust this out. I'll give you a little bit of a thing here. So, Fantastic Factories by Joseph Z. Chen and also Justin Faulkner. I got to see Joseph at OrcaCon a couple weeks ago, and I bought one of his games that he was selling at PAX Unplugged. He had an extra copy. It's called Gruntwork. It's a hilarious party game, folks. So it is not a Fantastic Factories engine building game, which I love. And unfortunately, I cannot find my copy. I have this really terrible feeling that I may have traded it at some point. but I was looking for it the other day. I really want to play. I was like, no, did I really trade this? I don't know if I did. I cannot find it. So I'm a little saddened by that. A bad mistake, Ruel. But anyways, he did a game called Grunt Work. It may or may not be featured coming up on a channel that perhaps I work for. That's all I'm going to say. But Grunt Work, it's a fun party game. If you've, I don't know if he's got any information up on it, but basically it's a party game where there's a deck of cards. Each card has, I think, a word or a phrase. The active player looks at one, or gets a choice of two. You look at one, and then you're going to grunt that clue. So if the clue was like, I don't know, board games or whatever, how do you grunt a board game, right? Whatever, you're grunting. There's other things too, like, I thought it was hilarious, like, going poop. Or, that's grunt work after dark. There were other ones too, like trying to open a jar of pickles. Ugh. But anyways, you're just making the sound. So you tell everyone they got to close their eyes so they can't see like doing movements. It's just based on the grunting you do. And then you take the two cards that you looked at, you've chosen one, then you randomly take two others. So there's 4 cards, mix them up, put them on the table. Then everyone works together. They open their eyes and they work together. Oh, what was Ruel grunting? I think he was grunting about, opening a jar of pickles. No, it says here going poop or whatever. It's hilarious. It's a lot of fun. A quick and easy party game. Plays 2 to like 8 players or something. So you do sort of cooperate cooperatively, but there is one person who's active. And you play until either you get, I think it's 8 answers right or 3 answers wrong. And then however many you get right minus the number you get wrong, that's your score. And it gives you a little ranking. It's a lot of fun. And again, I'm just going to say, stay tuned. You may be seeing a fun playthrough of that real soon. We're going to look it up right now. Grunt Work. There it is. Okay, duh. I should, let's go over here. There it is. Grunt Work by Joseph Chits. Okay, 2 to 10 players, 20 minutes. Such a fun party game. I love it. So if you like stuff like Caution Signs or one of the other ones, Blank Slate, Just One, it falls in those like those type of party games. But I love it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Okay, Poo Poo Cafe says, played the Trick Taker's Guide to the Galaxy this weekend. Amazing. What? Is that a game? Really? I've never heard of that. The Trick Taker's Guide to the Galaxy. Obviously a play on the, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Okay, this is a trick-taking game, right? Compete as editors of the universe's trick-taking traditions in a cosmic contest. Cross the galaxy. Okay, a trick-taking game for 3 to 5 players combines traditional play with an innovative pregame auction. Oh, interesting. Before the main game begins, players enter an editing phase. Okay, I like that. Where they use coins to bid for or avoid strange and risky. Oh, interesting. Once all the rules are assigned, players proceed to a single trick-taking phase and using a standard deck of cards. Okay, cool. Poof Cafe, how'd you like it? It sounds, I've never heard of this game, but it sounds really fun. Again, I'm not the biggest trick-taking fan, but I do love when all these new trick-taking games, they've sort of like, taken the standard trick-taking mechanism and done a lot of different things to it, or new things to it. And having that auction at the start sounds interesting. I just love the theme. Of course, this is looks like a. I want to make sure I get. Is this a Japanese-based publisher here? No official link. Okay, designer and publisher. Okay, cool. Looks fun. Thank you. Ah, nice. Magic Eric. Ruel, as a baseball fan, you might appreciate this. For Christmas, I got a FedEx gift card. I used it last night to order a Twins hat. Eric, I swear, I was just thinking about this earlier. Was it last night? Maybe the night before. But just as everything's going on, y'all know me. I'm a diehard Dodger fan. A fan of the 2-time defending champs, World Series champions. But I seriously, I want to get a Twins hat to support what's happening in Minnesota. What are the teams there? There's the Minnesota Twins, the Vikings for football, the Wild for hockey. I know do they have like a team or two in the MSL or the women's soccer league? I want to get at least some kind of. Y'all let me know how should I support Minnesota? Like, well, obviously I want to. There are things, places you can donate, which I'm gonna do. I think it's like the Immigrant Defense Fund, but there's a lot of organizations, folks. I'll leave that again up to you to use Google, but I do want to support the city somehow. But anyways. James Games, thank you for this. Thanks for your words, Ruel. Let's all come together and protect our rights. Yes, that's what it's all come. We're, again, for those of you who live here in the U.S., we're all U.S. citizens, and what's happening is not right. If you think it's right, we absolutely 100% disagree. Feel free to watch another stream. I have no problem with that. I wish you the best, but you are wrong. And James also says, as far as games, enjoying, I wanted to also try Dora's, right? Enjoying Carnuta on BGA. This is what I love about y'all. You always tell me all the games that I have no idea existed. So let's take a look at this one. James Games says, Carnuta. This is on BGA now. Board Game Arena, for those who are not familiar. Repo's Production. They usually put some good stuff out. Welcome to the annual ceremony that brings together druids from distant lands. Oh, another druid game. Are druids hot now? Are they just hot? Lands. 8 secret ingredients have been selected, and your task in Carnuta is to combine them carefully and assemble your ruins to create an exceptional potion. Oh, nice. So it looks like, I'm assuming it's like got a little, okay, they don't really talk about here because it's a brand new game, but I'm assuming it's like set collection. It looks like a little hand management, perhaps, which I'm always down with. Take get a closer look at this. Ooh, okay. So it looks like you're building potions. I like that. Nice little art here. Look at that. I see player boards. Ooh, look at this character. Okay. Okay. Nice, nice. So, folks, as James said, this is now in BGA, so if you have an account, you can go play for free there. I think, well, I shouldn't say it might be in beta or whatever, but maybe it's a brand new game, but check that out over on BGA. Thanks, James. Bing. Oh, talking about Tucker. I'm excited about Tucker. I mean, how can you not be, right? Again, there's a quick baseball thought here. I totally agree. It's ridiculous what the Dodgers are doing, but at the same time, they are breaking no rules. They're operating within the system. Is the system broken? Probably. But just like the Yankees and all these other teams before them, they've spent money. I'm glad they spend money because they're billionaires. They got the freaking money to spend, and they spend it on the players. That's all you want as a sports fan. That's all you want, to know that your owner of your team is trying to win. And the Dodgers obviously are doing that. They're, again, operating within the rules of the game. If the rules need to change, that's fine. I have no problem believing this, and I absolutely mean this 100%. If there's a salary cap implemented, the Dodgers will continue to be successful. I will say that right now because they have the best farm system. They have the best coaching staff. They have the best analytics. They have everything. It's first class all the way. That's what you want as a fan, and I hope that whatever teams you're root for, I hope they do as well. That they spend the money they receive for, and they're not just putting it in their pockets. Obviously, it's their, they can do whatever they want, put some money in your pockets, but, as a fan, you just want to know that they're trying to win, which not all owners, I know they're not trying to win because they don't spend money on their team. Druids of Edora, Eric says, not as point salad, why is other felts? Okay, slightly country than Castle Burgundy. Oh, nice to know. Nice to know. I personally like the look, but not sure about color issues. Yeah, I don't mind the look of, how did I say this? I guess I'm still traumatized by Castle of Burgundy, and there's other games too. Notre Dame. What's the other one? I really wanted to like this one game of his. Okay, let me go to Spelled. I really wanted to like his one game. What was it? Castle Burgundy, Trajan, Bora Bora. Bora Bora, the colors weren't too bad in that one. Carpe Diem. I really wanted to like this game, but I absolutely could not stand the graphic design on this. It was literally unplayable at points. So you had this really cool thing where you're, going back and forth on this track. I remember it was like a ping-ponging thing. Boom, boom, boom. But then the browns were like different shades of browns. And it's like, ah. I remember my buddy Daniel from the game table. He taught me this game, and I had a really good time. But while we were playing, I was like, well, I'm pretty sure he knows that I have colorblind issues. I had asked for help almost the entire game. Like, what color is this? What's that? And even he said, and I don't want to put words in the mouth, but from what I remember, he agreed with me. But yeah, this is a game I really want to like, but I might have had a copy of this and just got rid of it because it just wasn't worth it. I brought out Notre Dame. I brought it up. I don't think the colors really played. I just didn't like the design of this. I mean, I get what they're doing for this whole like old school middle age, France, blah blah blah. Brilliant game. I love it. Michelle Lauren and I played a couple times and we really enjoyed it. It's got this, I think it's like, is it actions? I forgot. It's been so long. Year of the Dragon. Amerigo's another one with, I have this copy and I started working on it years ago trying to make it colorblind friendly. But all these cubes, look at the cubes. Like, I literally could not see the difference between these two here in real life. Green and brown. And then the red looks okay here. Wasn't there another color? Anyways, so you got to drop all these cubes into a tower and they spill out. And then you have to assign them by color. For me, it was impossible. So I think I was like putting dots on some of the cubes to signify what color they were. I hand painted them. I don't even know if I finished that. Aquasphere was cool. I didn't have this one. My buddy Rick, if you ever watch these, I don't know, man. I don't know if you watch, but hello, my friend. I miss you. I hope you all are doing well. Anyways, Amy Troop, thank you so much for resubscribing. Also, Magic Eric, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate y'all. Very kind of you. Aquasphere was terrific. I really enjoyed this. And then there was what was that rolling right? Octodice. Wasn't Octodice or Octosphere? He took made this roll and write game about from this world. I think it wasn't Stefan Feld, but someone took his design and made with his permission and made it into roll and write, which I thought was a lot of fun. Magic Eric, we're talking about Druids of Endor again. There are a lot of things you can do, and it doesn't feel as if you can ignore any of them. Oh, nice. I was just going to ask this too, James. Is there a solo version of Druids? Oh, okay. Now, if Magic Eric says this, then we definitely need to look into this game, folks. Eric's saying Druids is my second favorite Feld after Castle Burgundy. Ooh. We need to look at that then. We need to take that in consideration. Those are some strong words. And I know we all know Rahdo's a huge fan of Feld. So I haven't heard what Rahdo said about Druids yet, but I'm sure he likes it. He's a fan. Hey, B. Travis says, a note to all print and play fans. PNP Arcade is shutting down. Oh, January 29th. Not sure what the future holds, but I recommend grab anything you want. Oh, no way. Whoa, there's a bombshell. Thanks, B. Travis. PNP Arcade. No way. I had no idea. Okay, folks, so there you go. You can, they have license for a bunch of the Button Shy games. But here, we'll go back to their homepage here. Yeah, oh no. That's this week, folks. Thursday, the 29th. Oh, by the way, my birthday is the 30th. Oh, wow. Yep. Okay, so yeah, Travis was saying, no idea what's in the future, but for now, you do have a shot. Yeah, if any print and play fans, anyone, or if you're ever interested in it, we love print and play here on the channel. It is a cheap and affordable way and a way of playing a bunch of games. They even have some free games here, folks. Mint Works. Oh, I have the original Mint Works. Oh, that's funny. Mint Cooperative. Oh, all the Mint games are here. Oh, try some of the folks. If you haven't, my favorite was always Mint Works. Mint Delivery was okay. I don't remember the other ones. Oh, Mephisto. Okay, highly recommend this one. This one's got super cute art. Dylan Mangini. He does t-shirts and stuff, but he also is part of that Pacific Northwest crew that does Flat Out Games. Highly recommend this one. This is a clever game. I love the artwork. I have a printed copy of that, but it's probably like a standard deck of cards, so it shouldn't be that much to print. So, B. Travis, thanks for the heads up. Again, folks, this company is going to be shutting down later this week, so this is it. Go check out. There's a bunch of free games here. World Championship Russian Roulette. And then there are games that you would buy, of course, here in the catalog. Everything's like $3, $4. Okay, there's a couple of $8 ones. So check that out, friends. And thanks to B. Travis for the heads up. Appreciate that. Let's continue here. Bing says, I don't tend to mind the Leah colors, but I get the colorblind issues. Yep, totally fair. There is no solo mode for Druids, Eric confirms. And again, yeah, we all have our we have our opinions when it comes to Aaliyah artwork and stuff, and I tend to agree with Dead Last Scan, stuck in the 90s on color ideas. I just some of the colors, yeah, I feel like they need an update. I agree. Color, yeah. Why is it? I always have problems with this. Okay. Dead Last again. I'm trying to bring up another comment. It keeps showing the same comment. There it is. Fantastic Record is so good, right? Mo Pops in the house. Hey, Mo. Oh, man. Do we have a spammer in here? Okay. Let me get rid of that spammer. Where are you at, spammer? How do I get rid of this spammer? There it is. Spammer, you're out. Ban. You are banned, spammer. That was easy. Okay, I'm catching up with comments here. Timberwolves, United FC. Okay. Foglight, miss my American friends. Think you all should come visit me. Hey, let's go to Breakout Con, visit Foglight. I agree. I've never been to Breakout Con. I'd love to go sometime. All right, continue on the comments here. Druids are so hot right now. Druids are hot, folks. You heard it here first. Hazel says, a just late pledge, Calypso. Oh. Yet another game I have not heard of, so I'm going to go here. Calypso. Did I spell it right? No, I did not. K-A-L-Y. Calypso. So this is from Hazel. Hazel recommends Calypso, or they just late pledged this. 1 to 4 players, 45 to 60. Oh, Inside Up Games. Yeah, they're the ones that did Earth, right? Tile Lane survival game. You had me right there. That's it. I'm in. Tile Lane survival game. Cool. I love my Tile Lane. Michelle and I just played one recently. What was it? Oh, at the start of the year, on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, we finally got to play Donut Shop. Donut Shop was a lot of fun. And fun fact, I actually filmed a video for Donut Shop, and my mic wasn't working. It was cutting out the entire time. I had no idea till I was so frustrated. I've not gone back to that game. So Michelle and I played it, and then I just did like a solo, hey, here's how you play Donut Shop, and the mic was cutting out. Oh, so frustrating. That was like 2 weeks ago. I need to go back to that. Amy Trube, okay, nice to hear that. Alex, say they murdered Alex Petty. Oh, Alex of Board Game Co. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that Alex of Board Game Co. is talking about that. Carnuda is pretty straightforward and nice, quick diversion. Okay, that sounds fun. Avery True says it's tough fun to watch. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Also says Giants owners are committed to fielding a perfectly mediocre team. That's yeah, that's frustrating. Like especially you know that they have the money to field a competitive team, but they don't. But anyways, hey Gamer Ass Guy, good to see you here. Hey, played Tiger and Dragon in software this year. I like Tiger and Dragon a lot, and I've not played it since last year. This was a game that I picked up at Gen Con a couple of years back, and immediately just I fell in love with it. It's an oink game, and at the time it was all the hotness, right? Before druids were hot, tigers and dragons were hot apparently. But it's sort of like I picked it up mainly because I love the mahjong style tiles. They're smaller than standard. I don't know what standard is, but they're smaller than mahjong tiles, but they have the same feel, like an acrylic, I guess. Not acrylic, like plasticky, hard. Well, I should learn a better vocabulary. But it's a fun little, it's a counting game, but there are different rules on how to play it. Like you go around trying to get rid of certain numbers. And, oh, there's a different, oh, were these different versions of it? I just missed it. 7 point, oh, interesting. Maybe there's different sizes. But it's definitely the biggest oink game I've ever had. Like, this is not your typical, deep sea adventure type game. But yeah, it's fun. Michelle and I really liked it. You can check out the channel for our playthrough. But Tiger and Dragon, I just saw it. I was rearranging shelves in my shelves recently and really enjoyed that one. Vending Machine Games is in the house. What is up, my friend? Yeah, Hazel is PNP Arcade, folks. Again, if you just joined us, thanks to B Travis for the news, letting us know that PNP Arcade is shutting down later this week, this Thursday. So go and download stuff and order some stuff and help support them as they transition to a new, I don't know, form of business. They didn't really say, of course. They will see how it goes. They also said to make sure you save your emails with the downloads of games you got from them. That's a good point, which I'm going to have to do because I know I've downloaded from them before. Hey, Magic Eric was just on 30. Happy belated birthday to you, friend. Yeah, I'll be on the 30th. James says, I love Tiger and Dragon and I'm dying to try Saltward. Sounds like a perfect pairing. Yeah, I have not played Saltward as well. Is this, let me make sure it's the same one I'm thinking of. I think it is. It is. Yeah. Look at that. Wait, did I play this? Did I just play this at OrcaCon? No. There was another game that had like this river in the middle. God, what game was that? It was a lighter game from Cosmos, but it had a similar like river-looking thing right down the middle of the board like this. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about software. I'd love to play this. Thank you, James, for the birthday wishes to Eric and myself. It was an all-day night session, includes several other games, Schadenfreude and the gang. Oh, I love the gang. Delaskin, we'll be seeing you at Dice Tower West. Nice. I don't know if I'm going to Dice Tower West this year. I feel like I should, just so Delaskin and I can play our annual game of baseball highlights. Ooh, I know where this is. I know Monta. James says, I almost backed Calypso. Watched a couple playthroughs and it looks good both cooperative and competitively. Oh, I did not know. I mean, I just passed by it too quickly. Whoops. I did not know it was also a cooperative and competitive game, which, yep, well, I was just going to say, which leads me to believe it's probably got a solo mode as well. So that's cool. Yeah, I just sort of flew through this. Let's see. Tile Lane Survival Game. I said, okay, that's where you got me. Yeah, you had me at that. Each round, players draft tiles, expand their settlement, managing resources, placing structures, and guiding survivors across platforms of rusted metal and driftwood. Ooh. Strategic placement unlocks new opportunities, while weather events and shared objectives push players to cooperate or compete for precious supplies. Okay. And there it is. Play solo, cooperatively or competitively. With modular objectives and escalating difficulty, Calypso offers a new challenge each time you set sail. Yep. That sounds like my jam. Thank you for that. Thanks for pointing that out. Amy Troop talking to Dead Last again here. Oh, Sorrow. Okay, talking about. Imagine you're talking about Sorrows. Hey, I'm just saying bye to Michelle. She's we both work from home now, but sometimes Michelle needs to take off, and she just had to take off. So I will see her later. I should have had her come in here and say hi to y'all, but the studio is an absolute disaster right now. I've got stuff everywhere. It's hard. It's literally hard to walk. There's just stuff all over. So we'll share. We'll have Michelle hang out with us some real soon here. But I want to point out Saros from Magic Eric says Saros showing up retail and has mahjong tiles similar to Tiger and Dragon. And again, you have me right there. Okay, there are dinos. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember seeing this, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you had me there." I mean, first of all, dinos, but then dinos on mahjong tiles. Come on, folks, that's like the best of both worlds right there. That's amazing. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, now I'm like super hyped for this game. Cole Smith, Tangerine Games, friends. Magic Arts is now coming up on retail shelves, so be sure to check that out. Joseph from Fantastic Factories, thank you for playing and sharing grunt work with the player. Oh yeah, you're welcome. And I was just sharing the story. Well, sort of spoiler alert. It will be featured on one of the channels I may be associated with, and that's all I'm going to say. But thank you, Joseph, for creating another wonderful game. Whoops, why did I press that twice? B-Tron says, the text on PNP Arcade's main page says, you will not be able to download your files after the store closes, FYI. Actual files in your emails, however, will obviously still be available to you. Okay, so, yeah. Just to be safe, folks, if you have files from PNP, I would just download them. Just be safe, you know. Hey, Mookie. Mookie just opened the door to the studio. James just ordered Canal, a.k.a. Oh, yeah, the new version of Canal by Uwe. Nice. Gamer Eyes Guy says, I'm going on full PNP Arcade sweep now. Free games alone will fill my cart. Also a reminder that Button Shy's next Kickstarter, The Daily Weather, is also available as a low-color preview. Low-color preview in PNP Arcade. Yeah, they have a lot of the Button Shy games there, friends. So, as Gamer Eyes Guy mentioned, be sure to check out not only the free stuff, but all the, previews that they have there as well. Thanks, James. Yeah, Michelle is off. I think she's getting coffee. She's getting coffee. Stellar Ventures. Have no idea. What is Stellar Ventures? Stellar Ventures. Wait a second. This looks familiar. Did Beck and I talk about this? It looks really familiar. Or did I see this? Was this demonstrated at Dice Tower West last year? Was there a demo table? I could have sworn. I know I've seen this somewhere. But let's take a look. Highly interactive economic game set in space. Players and investors in space-based corporations that compete for dominance over a multitude of planets. Yeah, this sounds familiar, but I have not played this yet. Obviously, maybe a demo. May elect to sign the agreement with the aliens accepting a one-time special dividend. Okay, so it's like an economic game in space. Most money wins. 3 to 5 players, 90 to 150 minutes. Yeah, I can't say I've played this for sure. I might have demoed it, Poo Poo Cafe, but I don't have any thoughts on it except it looks cool. I think the cover is hilarious. I love this. Hilarious and like, okay, this is too cool. It's got like some alien making a deal, and they're shaking hands, but obviously the hands aren't like, perfect. Like, they're not like human hands. Well, one is, but I thought that was hilarious. Let's make a deal with an alien. But sort of got that retro sci-fi look. But yeah, I would totally play this. Definitely looking forward to that. Continue on comments here. Fantastic Factories, clickety-clacky tiles in a game is underrated and elevated the gaming experience, as is making your compost look like candy. Wingspan, yeah, right? I mean, come on, give me the candy eggs and give me the clickety-clack tiles. I'm all about it. Seattle just got their copy of Misfit Heroes. Yay. Misfit Fit Heroes. Yeah. So I have not been able to play this yet. Wait, have I? Maybe I have. Wait. Didn't I do the, did I do something on this? Because it's a Phil Walker Harding game, praise be. Yeah, I remember this. This is a fun one. Yeah, okay, cool. This is Phil Walker Harding does a take on John D. Clare's card crafting system. But it's a fun little game. Is there a video of this? Did I do a video? I don't remember. Yeah, there I am. Okay, yeah, okay, now I remember this. So, let's turn this down. Yeah, as you can see here, I'm holding up the cards here. Really fun mechanism where you slot in all the card craft. So the card crafting is different. You don't card craft while you play the game. You card craft at the start of the game, but that creates these wacky combos and all these different cards. So quite literally, every game that you play, it could be totally different, have different cards than previously. But you're trying to manage resources and grab the goals, like the big points and stuff. Fun game. Yeah, there I am getting the 12-pointer. Depends on, how many that you can turn in at one turn. This one was tough to shoot, just because I had to keep everything in sleeves, and the sleeves with the lights in my home studio, it creates such a glare. So that was sort of a bummer. But the gameplay is fun. Phil Walker Harding, praise be. Always loved his games. Combines card crafting. Yes, there it is. Perfect. That's perfect. Combines card crafting and castle combo. That is exactly. So if you like any of those two things. So if you like castle combo, I would say this is probably like a lighter version. Is that right, Seattle? I feel like it was a little lighter than a castle combo, but the card crafting is really neat. Mayor Canada, what is up? By the way, a shout out to BGG again for hosting today. Appreciate that. Let's go back over here. Friends, I think we're going to play a game. And yeah, I say that because I typically when I play games here, I'll have them learned. Like I like to learn them beforehand, play them a couple of times, and at least have the rules down. All I did, seriously, the package showed up 2 days ago. I opened it last night. It was like a couple of games in there. Jingle Bell Roll was one of them. And I figure, why don't we play it? Why don't I just teach it? We'll learn it together. So I'll get all the components out. I did at least punch everything out. I got the dice. I mean, you had me at dice chucking. There was like 7 dice. Got custom faces and everything. And what I'll do, I'm going to take a quick break. Maybe like 5 minutes, just so I can blow my nose and clean up a little bit, and I'll have the game all set up, and then I'll play it again. Deadpan, hi, good to see you. So give me like 5 minutes. We're gonna be right back. Where's my be right back screen? Is that it? Yes. Okay. Yeah, give me like 5 minutes, and I'll be right back, folks. And then we're gonna play some Jingle Bell Roll. All right, stay tuned and BRB. Okay, thanks for hanging out, friends. Fantastic Factories, I love your backdrop. Also display my games similar way. Nice. I can't figure out how to store it vertically like that without the box opening. I have to use straps. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about storing it like this is stuff is gonna fall. So I try to select games that most of my games. Here's a secret. I've gotten rid. Here, I'll just show this one here. So this has got Raiders of the North Sea behind it, and it's got Root and a couple other games. But the ones I like to put vertical, for the most part, I've thrown out the insert, and it's just gonna be baggies and stuff. So for Moon Colony Bloodbath, for instance, that's it. That's the game. Like, it's got the player boards here. I don't know if you can see that. And then all the resources are in plastic baggies. All the cards, plastic baggies. So if it does shift, it's just easy to manage having it, upright like this. Having said that, I just put up Let's Go to Japan. I'm sort of afraid to open that. I don't know what kind of storage. Oh, sorry about the box fire. I don't know what type of storage is in Let's Go to Japan, how I have that. So I'm not even going to touch that. We will have to find out at a later date. Amy Tree was asking about the duck race. Yeah, I just forgot. I forgot about the duck races. So we're going to have to bring back the duck races. I'm thinking about, I don't know. I was thinking about doing a stream on my birthday this Friday, like in the morning, probably around the same time. I used to do this thing where I would try to get a big stream going, a marathon stream, like a sub marathon, so try to get new subscriptions and also give away a bunch of games. I just haven't had the time to plan that for this year or last year, but maybe at the last minute I'm gonna just do something on Friday. I do have an idea of maybe what I want to do on Friday, but again, if you're part of the Discord, which I will drop now, join us in the Discord. If you're not, if you're watching this the VOD, click on the links below, and I'll announce it in Discord if I do decide to go through with that. That would be a stream this Friday on my birthday. Not sure yet. We do have plans for my birthday day or afternoon, but maybe in the morning I'll do that. Oh, D-Nick says that, excuse me, Jingle Bell Roll was a big hit this holiday. Nice. Yeah, I just got my copy. It was, again, shout out to Chris Couch Games for sending over a copy. Very, very kind of him to do that. So I just got it, so I just opened it up. And why don't we take a look here at what it all entails. There are not enough good Christmas games. That's just my opinion, but thankfully, this looks like it's going to be one of them, along with Chris's other game, Holiday Hills. Holiday Hills, right? Is that what it's called? And this, I've got it set up for 2 players. Again, I just set this up during the break. We'll give this, you get an ornament, so I'll be this one here. I've set up for 2 players. We'll do this and this, and then these go away here. Got our little characters in our mailboxes. I don't know what those are for. Also randomly drawn a Jingle Bell Roll card, a gift card. So I've got Secret Santa here, and this character has Lady Luck there. First player, randomly given out here. Place 1 calendar on the board. Oh, am I supposed to? Okay. Am I not supposed to put those on the board? Maybe I wasn't supposed to at first. I put all the calendar tokens there, below the tree. Okay. Okay. You have 3 total rolls each turn. If you roll a bell, those cannot be re-rolled. And I don't know if the Nix is still here. If you're still here, maybe you can help me walk through the game here. So I'm just gonna roll a dice. So I rolled 3 bells. Now, all the other dice, you get up to 3 rolls altogether, but they're gonna score different ways. Here's one fun thing I just realized, or I just learned. If at any time to start your turn, if you have 7 bells, you just automatically win the game. It's like ultimate Yahtzee, right? And Bing is talking about Christmas games. 12 Days, Letters of Santa, Santa's Workshop, Holly Jolly. Yep, those 2 especially. Santa's Workshop and Holly Jolly are ones I really enjoy. So now we can reroll stuff. We've got a little gingerbread cookie dude. Looks like a glass of milk and a stocking. And then these are going to be milk and cookies score in pairs. Okay, so this is worth 4 points here. And then if they score 0 points individually. So this one is 0 because it's just a cookie but no milk. The stockings are hung by chimney with care. The more you have, the better, because they are all about gaining points. Okay, so the more stockings you have, you could look at this little chart here, a little score chart. 1 is 1 point, 2 is 3, etc. As you can see here, the bell worth 7 here. Milk and cookies, 0 by themselves, but 4 points for the first pair, 8 points for the second pair, etc. Letters to Santa is 2. You have to get exactly 2. He's making a list and checking it twice. That's perfect. I love how thematic that is. If you have 2 of those, 7 points. Else, otherwise, 0. And then the gifts. Gifts score more points, but give other players cards. Oh, okay. So the more gifts you get, cool. You get points, but then you give a card to your opponent or other players. Nice. And then when you score, bells can be spent to add letters to Santa to your mailbox card, giving you a permanent ongoing ability for the rest of the game. Oh, that's cool. So I have 3 bells. Then the price for each one is here. So this is 2, 3, 4, and 5 bells. For this one here, I could buy it for 3 bells. It's a cookie. So the cookie letter to Santa, what does that mean? Do I get that ongoing ability, like an ongoing symbol? Yep, permanent dice roll symbols for rerolls. Or it'd be an auto cookie every round. Thanks, D-Nix. Okay, so right now I've got 3 bells. I'm going to keep my pair of cookie and milk, and then I'm going to re-roll. Up to 3 total rolls. That's my first roll. Second roll. Hey, another bell and a letter to Santa. So a letter to Santa, I need at least 2. So I want to keep my milk and cookie, so I'll do my final roll. And it's a stocking. Okay, so now we're going to score. And this is a scoreboard up here, correct? Scoring. Okay, so I've got 3 bells, or 4 bells. So I can get an ongoing gift. I'll do that. Okay, so I spent my 4 bells. This goes here on my mailbox, so you could have 3 here. So you're going to have to get rid of 1 if you don't go over that. And then let's score milk and cookies. Pair of milk and cookies is worth 4 points. So I'll be this one here. 4 points. And then I've got a stocking for 1 point. So I'm up to 5. Okay. If you score a total of 0 points in a turn, draw 2 gift cards and choose one to keep. After your turn score is calculated, move your ornament up the tree board. If you go above 50, flip it over. Finally, pass all 7 dice. So it's pretty straightforward push your luck game. I like the different things you can do with the bells, too. That's really neat. So you can play gift cards at any time. So I've got this one gift card right now. Secret Santa, gift for a point. Okay, and then you would give gift cards as well when they tell you to. Character cards. Oh, I forgot about the character card too. Each player may choose a character card, so I just drew 2 random ones here for us. This is Santa Claus. Change 1 gift to a cookie or milk. Oh, I could have totally done that and got another pair, I think. Okay, so this is like 1 time per round. Yep. These cards give you ongoing abilities through the game. Okay, and then yours, the second player, is flip a die to a stocking. So this is Tree Larson. Change any 1 die to a stocking. Cool. Okay. So as far as the gift cards, looks like this gift gets 1 point. Is it just... Oh, it's an additional point? Secret Santa. Is there a card here? No. For every gift you've rolled... You can play as many gift cards as you like during your turn, and there's no hand limit. Okay. Your character card once per turn to help you score more points. Hey, Phaedros, what's going on? And Jingle Bell lasts 5 rounds. Okay. You can have up to 3 letters invisible at a time. Okay, that's cool. Gift cards. Gift cards provide one-time use abilities that you can play on your turn to score more points. If you ever... Okay, this... I'm going to draw a new card. Okay, cool. So this would... I could get a gift for a point. Okay. Secret Santa. Well, that's the end of my turn. Let's go to... Excuse me, Tree Larson's turn. Their gift in their hand is Lady Luck. A bell for a point. Okay, this is this turn. So bells you cannot re-roll. Couple of letters of Santa, a gift, and a stocking. So let's keep these 2 letters of Santa. So that's going to get you some points. And then re-roll this. Second roll. Hey, a bunch of gifts. Gift, gift, gift. Gift, gift, gift. Gift, 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 gift. Oh, there's a throwback for you. I don't have any gifts here. That's a throwback. That's a throwback to the old analog alerts. Gift, gift, gift. Gift, gift, gift. Gift, 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 gift. The gift song. Anyone remember that one? Phaedra says, getting hit with ad right now. Oh, no. But the Misfits and I are going to play some Splendor Duel and Star Wars Deck Builder today. Nice. James remembers. Thanks, James. Maybe that's what we do on Friday. Birthday stream. We bring back everything. Maybe we can talk Michelle into hanging out for like 20 minutes on her work break. And we'll bust out some analog alerts. Okay. So this is going to end your turn. So let's score this up. 2 bells. So you can turn that in for this. Oh, you could do Lady Luck. A bell, some points. So that's going to be 2 points for 2 bells. Is that how you do it? And then discard this. And then 2 lists. Santa checks his list twice. That means you get 7 points to 9. And then 3 gifts. 8 points. So 8 points. So 13. Whoops. This was on 5. 13. Or no, 8 points. 17. Oh my gosh. I'm still stuck at 5 there. But, okay. Gifts, when you have 3 gifts for 8 points, do you give me, for each gift you score, deal 1 gift card to another player. Okay. So 3 gifts scored and 1, 2, 3 to me. Okay, gingerbread house. Ooh, 3 gingerbread for 6. Rocking around, that's going to be, looks like a reroll. And then hung with care, a pair of these is for 2 points. Okay, cool. So that's a cool little catch-up mechanism. Oh, by the way, so we've done round 1. So up to 5. Once it gets 25th, it's Christmas and the game is over. Okay. Yeah, James, there's a fish too during the... There was... what was the fish's name? Darn it. Felicia. Felicia the follow fish. Oh, good times. It's been way too long. Okay, so it looks like this is how you play the game, folks. We've done 1 round. I'll do another, but it's fairly straightforward. I like it already. I love that there's ongoing abilities. And, you also have the gift cards almost like as a catch-up mechanism. So I'm going to roll here. Bye, Felicia. That's exactly. Benny the Bit Spare! Yeah, we'll bring back Benny. Okay, I'm sort of getting hyped. Maybe I'm just going to commit to it now. This Friday, we're going to do a birthday stream. We're going to bring back some of the analog alerts. I can see Benny on my shelf. I got to find Felicia. Hopefully she's still here, and I have to find some gifts. But this Friday, I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to stream for at least, just for 2 hours probably in the morning. Benny was unhinged, absolutely. Okay, so on your turn, you roll the dice. Any bells cannot be re-rolled. They go here. I've got 2 lists. You got to check them twice. So 2 lists is perfect at 7 points. Got a couple of milks. I've got a couple of gifts. Now, I can use... I get extra points here. I have a re-roll. Why don't I keep the gifts and re-roll the milks, right? Yeah. There's a milk and a gift. Hey, I'll keep that gift and re-roll one of these. It's a milk. Now the rocking around, I do have this as a re-roll, which I'm going to take now. And it's a cookie. Now the cookie, nope, doesn't do any good. I have this gingerbread. If I would have had 3 cookies, 6 points. I'll save this for next time. Secret Santa gives you an extra point for every gift. So I've got 3 gifts here. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 plus 5 is 16. Okay. And then I did 3 gifts. So I give 3 gifts to my friend. That is you all. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to score gifts. Oh, I already scored 1, 2, 3, 8 plus the bonus. But I actually had... not another one here, so I should get 3 more points plus 1 more there, 4 more points, so that's 20. Then a cookie, nada. Did I give myself 7 for the... Yeah, I think I did. Yep, thanks. Oh, hey, Denix, hey, happy birthday to Denix, folks. Today is mine. All right. Yeah, we can totally be birthday buddies. Also, Magic Eric was recent as well. Yeah. So this Friday, let's do a birthday stream, friends. Calling it right now. Let's bring back some of the analog alerts, and we'll do. I got some games to give away. I know I got games to give away, and it'll be U.S. only for the giveaway. But I'll just box up a few games and give them out to y'all. Yeah. So happy birthday to Nix. Happy birthday to any my fellow January celebrants. And that's it. I'm gonna stop there because it's fairly straightforward. You just complete 5 rounds, go back and forth, score. Again, I really like this. I think it's a really cool push your luck game, but with the added elements of excuse me, the ongoing abilities and also the cards that let you do a little catch up there as well. Starting to get the coughs, unfortunately, and I can sort of feel it. But we've been hanging out for almost an hour and a half. I appreciate y'all. Before I get going, just a reminder. Well, first, we just decided this Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, come back here. We'll do a birthday stream, celebrate my birthday, and celebrate all the January celebrants. I will box up a couple of games, and I think I'll do like one prize, like someone random. Excuse me. We'll do a just gonna say a duck race. Whoever wins a duck race wins the games, and we'll do a couple of duck races just for funsies and also for birthday win. I'm gonna bring back some of the characters, the analog characters. Hey, here's an analog character. Up. Come here, Mookie. There's Mookie. Say hi, Mook. There's Mookie. Everybody, remember how small he was back when we first got him? When we first adopted Mookie, he was a tiny boy. Now he's a big boy. What's up, Mook? Say hi to everyone, buddy. What's up, buddy? Oh, he's looking for Michelle. He's a mama's boy. But where'd my mama go? What's up, Luke? Say hi. Hi. So yeah, this Friday we'll do the birthday celebration, and other things going on this Wednesday. As always, I'll be at studio at Good Time Society. Beck and I will be hosting Good Morning Society this Wednesday. It's a really big show because we have our new set. We've been working on our streaming space, and there's an actual new set. It's gonna be painted. I think we have an extra table now. And that's again another custom built thing that we've been waiting on. But, hey, Mookie, you okay, buddy? Okay, there you go. Dell asking how much will you play? It's great. And so, I don't know what you all are talking about. My bad. Doesn't want to play old card games. There's good solo mode. Yes, Holiday Hills. So the game that we just played was Jingle Bell Roll. Chris was very kind to me and sent me a copy of Holiday Hills and compliments of just for doing some work for him. And I added on a couple of games, including this one here, Jingle Bell Roll. Hey, Mookie. So yeah, Friday, I'm excited. Y'all talked me into it. I love it. I'm going to be doing a birthday stream. Maybe Mookie will appear. Hopefully Michelle will, and Meeple too. Meeple's a little shy. It's so funny. She used to be like the more outgoing one, but things have changed. Now Mookie is more the camera guy, or wants to be on camera. How Mook? Okay, we're gonna sit back down, buddy. Sit down. All right, bye, Mook. Friends, thank you again for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, Chunky Boy. He's definitely a Chunky Boy. What of us? I think that's it. This Friday, 10 a.m. birthday stream. This Wednesday, 10 a.m. Good Morning Society. That'll be it. I've got some videos I'm also recording for different channels. Thank you, James, and thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me today. As I stated at the start of the show, take care of yourselves, friends, especially those of you in the U.S. We are living in very interesting times, I will say, and I want everyone to be safe out there, but also get your voice heard. Talk to your congresspeople. And let's change things in this country because things, pardon my French, are pretty fucked up right now, and I want to see it change. And you do what you can, do what you're able to, be safe for number one, and then we can work on the change as well. All right, friends. Yeah, interesting is a word. It is definitely a word. So I dropped my first F-bomb in a while here. Hope you all enjoyed that. But thank you again. I really do appreciate y'all. I'm going to start a raid now. We're going to raid someone else. Shout out to BGG for hosting as always. Who is playing board games right now? Who is playing board games? Any board games? Any recommendations out there, folks? Just let me know. Um, I see a few people play Morgan. I'm not familiar with any. Unfortunately, we do try to get the English-speaking ones, since we are an English-speaking channel here. Let me check chat real quick. Thank you, Bing. Appreciate that. Analog FM alert, yes. Mayor Canada, may you live in interesting times. A Chinese curse. You know what we're gonna do? Let us raid just in time for gaming. Haven't raided just in time for a while. We're gonna raid right now, folks. So, channel's offline. It says. Oh, okay. Maybe we are gonna raid. Let me go back to the raid thing here and refresh. Oh, okay. There. Gonna start the raid. We're gonna go say hi to Just in Time for Gaming. They're a really cool streamer. Met a couple of years ago online. Didn't meet them in real life, but just I like their vibe a lot. They're super welcoming and super friendly. So let's go raid now. Thank you, friends, again. And until Wednesday and then Friday for the birthday stream, I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.